Hello, this is Aaron Rosen, your local realtor in Northern California. Today, I just have an interesting article for you, and I just wanted to share some of my thoughts and what's going on. California advances zero down, no payment home loans for undocumented immigrants. To me, this is quite amazing for a number of reasons. Now, it's not really my job to get political and decide who needs a home more than other people. So that's just not what I'm here to do, and that's not what this is about. But I will say that I just think that this is mostly a cosmetic thing that Governor Newsom is pushing to try to advance some political agenda, or that it's really just a symbolic effort here. Because, look, people who are citizens are having a hard time buying homes. So for me, I'm failing to wrap my head around how somebody who's undocumented is going to have a bank account, is going to have a credit score, and is going to have enough cash to actually buy this. So we can just read through this a little bit, but this is interesting, let's say. The California Senate Appropriations Committee advanced a bill to allow undocumented immigrants to make use of the state's zero down, no payment home loan program. I don't know why they're putting it in quotes. The social and economic benefits of home ownership should be available to everyone. So just going to move on here a little bit. AB 1840, which already passed the Assembly and now faces floor vote in the Senate, would prevent the state California Dream for All shared application loan program from denying individuals on the basis of their immigration status. This program allows participants to secure loans of up to 20% of the home's purchase price, or about what a typical down payment is. A typical down payment actually is going to be a lot less than 20%. So I don't know what they're talking about. FHA, which is going to be the lion's share of homes, is going to be 3.5%, not 20%. So here it goes on to say, this year, 18,000 individuals applied for the $225 million loan program through a lottery, leaving 1,700 lucky winners with up to $150,000 towards down payment and closing costs. This is just something to note, is this is actually available to everybody. So if you're trying to get into a home and closing costs are an issue for you, you can get up to $150,000 for assistance. There are still a few fees, but someone was telling me that her and her husband got into a house for $3,000 cash. So you can have the down payment covered, and you can have the loan origination fees. And now, because of the changes in real estate, you've got to negotiate for the payment of commission for someone like me to do all the work. That can also be covered. So all three areas can be covered by somebody else. You just need a few $1,000s actually. So here it continues. President George Bush's home down payment assistance program for less qualified individuals is widely blamed for fueling the housing bubble. That's not true. I mean, it can be blamed, but that does not mean that it's true. I'll tell you what has been fueling the housing bubble: lack of supply and low interest rates. So big corporations like BlackRock and all these other Wall Street places, they can secure loans much lower and easier than we can. They can say, oh yeah, I want $200 million loan at just a few percent. And, after from 2008 on, for about an 8 or 10 year period there, the federal funds rate was at 0. And so you could borrow, maybe about 3.5%. I'm not sure exactly what corporations could get, but they bought up huge number of houses. This little thing about George Bush's, we're going to give people a few $100,000 and it's going to do the housing bubble. No, absolutely false, 100%. So the median home in California costs nearly $1 million and requires a household income of over $200,000, or triple the median household to afford. So think about this. What undocumented immigrant is in a family that makes over $200,000 a year? I mean, if you do, hey, good for you. But I don't know any undocumented doctors or lawyers or any of that type of stuff. So to me, it's just utter nonsense, is what it is. So yeah, it's a political move by Gavin Newsom, in my opinion. So I don't think if we see one person do this, I will be absolutely astounded that it works. Because, I'm pretty sure you can get a bank account, as I said, but I don't know if you can get a credit score as an undocumented immigrant. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So as always, I hope you found this informative. All my contact information is below if you have any questions.